Hey everyone, Brian here, back with another video of what I picked up during October. I believe it's November, first week of November. It's November 6th right now. Fall is in full swing. I love fall because of the weather it has a nice chill to it, but it's not cold that it's uncomfortable. But the smell of fall with the leaves and just the crispness in the air just is great. It takes me back to when I was a kid and I'd smell the leaves and rake leaves and jump in the leaves. And just the look of fall is really nice. I don't like fall because of winter. I hate winter. And I suffer from like seasonal depression in the winter, and it's really tough for me. So I don't look forward to that, but I really do like this time of year. So I just wanted to go over what I got here for this past month in October. First, the Super Nintendo game. I've been looking for this Super Nintendo game for a long time. Story with it is, I got it once before, but there was a problem with it. The cartridge would not play, and I think it was a battery that needed replaced. So I sent it back. Had I known how easy it was to fix the batteries, then I would have just kept it. Because I've resoldered in batteries myself before, it's not too hard. But I finally picked up. I saw it again, so I had to pick it up. Lufia 2: Rise of the Sinistrals. This is a sequel to the Super Nintendo game Lufia in the Fortress of Doom. This is actually the prequel to that game. So if you were going to play them in order, you want to play this one first, the second one first, then the first one. I've never played this game. The first one I've played, and this supposedly improves on it a lot. So happy to finally have that game. Been looking for it for a while. A NES game I've been looking for quite a long time. I found it once before, but I kind of held off on it. Said I'd get it another week, but it was gone when I saw it. This is G.I. Joe by Taxan, or it's published by Taxan. I forget who developed it. There was also a sequel to this game, published by Capcom. This one is a game I saw once as a kid. My friend played it, but I don't have much memory of it. But it's getting so hard to find NES games I want anymore that I have to look at other games that I kind of remember. So this was one that I did not have and don't have much experience with. And I played some of it, and it's fun. It's you get to pick your three Joes. You have like Duke, Snake Eyes. I forget the guy who's in the snowsuit. A guy who's with a football helmet, and there's some more. Side-scroller shooter. You pick different weapons. You click different weapons. You can switch to your fists to punch people. I think I played past the first boss, and then I got stuck back into Dragon Quest VII. I'll talk into that a little bit later. But G.I. Joe. And this is my 499th licensed NES game. So one more to get 500 licensed games. So happy to have this. Kind of wish it would have been my 500th, but we'll see what my 500th licensed NES game will be. Another game I started playing, I was really into, but then Dragon Quest VII sucked me away again. That's Paper Mario Color Splash. I really, really, really like this game. I enjoyed Sticker Star a lot, and this is a lot like Sticker Star with improvements into there's more purpose to the battles that you go through, which is what I mean is in Sticker Star you got stickers and you battled. The only reward was coins, if I remember correctly. In this you get hammer experience that raises your paint meter. So you have an amount of paint you can use during the levels. And the more hammers you get, there's a gauge, and once it fills up, you can add like 20 or 30 more units of paint. And they also drop more cards instead of stickers or cards this time. I enjoy the battle system quite a lot. I don't mind looking down at the tablet. A lot of the times I just play on the tablet, so I'm not looking down at all. I'm just looking at the tablet. But the main thing about this game is the writing is some of the best I've seen in any game, period. It's hilarious. I'm not too far into the game. I've unlocked the first paint star, and then I stopped and I was playing Dragon Quest VII a lot. But I'm definitely jumping back into this after I finish up Dragon Quest VII. If you played any of the Paper Mario games and you like them, I highly recommend this. The charm and the graphics are beautiful. Everything about this game screams quality. And sadly, it's probably, I hope not, but probably the last first-party Nintendo Wii U release, with the Wii U winding down and the Nintendo Switch announced coming out in March. This is probably the last great Wii U game we'll get. Which, going on that, is a shame because I absolutely adore the Wii U. It's probably my third favorite Nintendo console of all time. Part of the reason is because a lot of the games are platformers, and some of the best platformers I've ever played, and that's one of my favorite genres, are on the Wii U. Another reason is the game library is smaller, since they didn't have a lot of more third parties to put lots of not great games on it. The games that did come out for it tended to be of outstanding quality, especially the Nintendo ones. Home to some of my favorite games of all time. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Super Mario 3D World, just to name those two. Mario Kart 8 is superb. This game, right up there with it, just to name some. The Kirby and Rainbow Curse is awesome. The Rayman Legends is amazing too. Just to name some of them. And I really like New Super Mario Brothers U. It's feels like New Super Mario World, or like it feels like a Super Mario World game with the map and everything. So Paper Mario Color Splash, pick it up, amazing game. And I'm really into it too. I'm taking my time finding all the items and stuff, and it's really fun. 3 3DS games I got here. I beat this game when it came out digitally a few years ago. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. This was the first Shantae game I ever played. And if the other ones are like this, I'm in for a treat because I absolutely adored this game. It's a side-scrolling adventure game like Metroid, but not as cryptic as the original Metroid. What I mean is, you go through the level, you can't get to an area, you have to find a power-up to get to an area. So she has this cannonball she can jump on, and she gets like a sail, like a hat. She can scale and combine it with the cannonball when she jumps, so she can jump higher and float down. She can run with her saber. Great game. I want to replay it on the cartridge, and I'm so happy that this was done by Rising Star Games, published it. This is developed by WayForward. So happy to have this physical copy of this game. It's an awesome game, and play it any way you can. Physical, digitally, play this game. It's great. River City Ransom Tokyo Rumble. This is a limited release, I believe, and physically, so if you want it, pick it up on Amazon. I think they still sell it. And I got this copy from Retro Plus Games in Canada, something like that. I haven't played it yet, but I enjoy River City Ransom on the NES, and this looked just like it, just with an updated facade a little bit. But I'm glad that they actually brought this, Natsume brought this to 3DS in a physical release. Azure Striker Gunvolt is a physical release of the first Azure Striker Gunvolt, and the new second Azure Striker Gunvolt 2. Azure Striker Gunvolt was released, I think, 2014. I downloaded it and finished it. I really enjoyed it. I don't remember much about the story. It was kind of convoluted, but I did enjoy the gameplay, where you shot these leads into people and you'd shock them with your shockers. It was a different, interesting take on the Mega Man Zero style platformer. Interesting thing about this case, it seems like there's a printing error where they didn't quite fill up the top of the color to the top of the cover you see there, and I've seen that on anybody who has the case has that error on it. Kind of interesting. This is by Inti Creates and published by none other than Shovel Knight's Yacht Club Games. Got into the publishing aspect of it. Amiibo. Some new Amiibo came out. I picked up, they came out last Friday. I picked up Rosalina. This is the Super Mario Brothers line 2. Different from the Smash one. The Smash one has Luma on her side, and she has her wand. Very nice. Everybody's favorite, Wario. Evil Mario, evil Wario here. And for the first time ever, Got this jerk right here, Waluigi. Look at that, huh? Ah! Right there. Boo here. Nice looking, simple Boo. It supposedly glows in the dark. Mine doesn't really glow in the dark too well. I think you got to apply light to him first, and then he'll glow in the dark. But mine does not glow very well. Daisy, the tomboy princess, the other princess that everybody forgets about. I really like Daisy. She's not her typical damsel in distress. She can kind of hold her own, which, I'd like to see there's a Super Princess Peach have a Super Daisy or Wario and Luigi side-scrolling platformer or some kind of game or their own game. And there's also 2 more, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, which I plan on picking up at a later date. And also picked up the Wolf Link Amiibo with Midna on top. I have this. Mine came with my copy of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the Wii U, but I didn't want to open that one because it looks so nice in the game box. So GameStop had this figure used for like $10, so I ordered one. And I got a iPhone. I didn't pay anything for this. This was my mom's old phone. This is an iPhone 4. She just gave it to me, and I got put on her plan. So now I have a smartphone. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, there's that. That's everything I got, I believe. Oh, there's a few more things here. I picked up these old How to Win Nintendo Strategy game books here. This one is Nintendo Strategies How to Win At, and I vaguely remember these magazines. I think I had one of them. They're spiral bound. There's Mega Man in there. There's one from Metroid. Also, this came with the Super Game Boy in the box. The Super Game Boy came in a big box, and this Super Game Boy strategy guide came with it. You see it has Metroid 2 right here. Here's Wario Land. Here's a Nintendo by the Consumer Guide. More Nintendo fun, the book for beginners. This has The Simpsons, Bart vs. the Space Bean, Little Mermaid, Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout, Adventure Island 2, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Little Nemo, The Dream Master, Princess Tomato, and The Salad Kingdom. The Little Mermaid there, Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. Super Strategies for Nintendo. Gremlins 2, fun. I remember more about the music than actually getting very far in the game. Totally rad. And an unofficial Donkey Kong Country 2 strategy guide. These were all $1, I believe. It's like a page fell out of it. But yeah, that's everything I got this past month in October. So I hope everybody has a great fall and a great into the winter time, if that's even a time. So I'll see everybody again next month or two, and take care.